Welcome to the channel, everybody. So we're just a few minutes late getting started here. Apologize. Like I said, just a few minutes late getting started here. I apologize for that. I just wanted to get a couple things taken care of. I had to get a few notices pushed out before we could go live. Hey, great to see both of you in the chat. Taker, absolutely great to see you, man. I appreciate that you made it in. Autumn, same to you. Great to see everybody. So, we should be live. Make sure everything transitioned over. So tonight we are pretty much just going to do some arena and kind of talk about some things. We've got the tournament coming up next. We're going to start next week. If you have not reached out to me and talked to me about the tournament yet, please do so. I'm going to go ahead and get that real quick. Yo, man, how's it going? Triple Z, appreciate you stopping in tonight, man. Absolutely. Thank you, man. Great reminder. Anybody who hasn't, please go ahead and make sure that you leave a like. Appreciate it. Does not cost anything to do so. So, bear with me for just 1 second here. I have a mini boss I need to take down. I'm actually going to screw this up because I shouldn't be doing this on live. And there we go. There's the screw up I expected. But we'll go ahead and get him down, because even if I do accidentally cost myself Fury, I'll just turn around and finish him off with Herc. But I want to make sure that I get my battle group freed up. And yes, we are running map 4 in the battle group I'm in. We are getting ready to step up. I appreciate it so much, Triple Z. Absolutely, man. Absolutely love the fact that you made a chance to support things and stop in. Great seeing everybody. I want to check one thing real quick here. Okay. You guys are a bit behind me at the moment, and I know that. Just looking at a couple things here, guys. I'm going to have to adjust some settings, but I don't know that I can do that right now, so I'll just have to do that later. But anyways, glad to see everybody tonight. Like I said, I want to do some arena and just kind of talk about a bit of things. Definitely some exciting things coming. I'm really overwhelmingly excited about the tournament. If you have not reached out to me yet, feel free. My Discord as well as my line chat information are in the description of the video. So, or just the description of this live, I should say. Feel free to reach out to me that way and let me know if you're interested. I know a few people have already. We have plenty of room left if anybody wants to get involved in that 3-star tournament. We're going to be talking about details on that throughout the stream tonight. But I kind of want to address some things that on watch hours, man, I am actually great. I have all my watch hours covered. I am just shy of 5,000 watch hours. Just working on getting those subs. Obviously, I'm here in the States, so I know you probably seen yourself that they did make that announcement that we do get the opportunity to get into the YouTube partner program at the 500 sub mark in a lighter version. So I'm excited. Yeah, man, Triple Z, if you want in, totally, dude. Like, I would love to have you be part of it. We are going to be, like I said, it's all 3 stars, Battlegrounds tournament. It is going to be a best of 3, and we'll do brackets. There will be prizes available. Winner for the entire tournament is getting a $50 gift card, either Google Play or iTunes, whichever one you prefer. And really, mine has not yet. I keep checking daily. So I'm excited to see when that does happen. So, yeah, I mean, big time excited for that. Like I said, I'm excited for this tournament as well. The 3 runner-ups, so the top 4 people of the tournament, are all going to get their sigil paid for a month. So I'll do that on an iTunes or Google Play card as well. So just something a little extra in there for everybody. Just my way of saying thank you to everybody who has supported me so far, and everybody who's sticking around as we're doing some major growth here. We were able to hit Paragon just before the July 4th deals went live. So that was extremely exciting and also extremely stressful. Took quite a bit of work for us. But, you know, at the same time, definitely one of those things I'm really proud of. We'll have those videos coming out over the next week or so. I've got a rigorous schedule that we're going to be pushing this next week. We're probably going to be dropping 2 videos a day for the next week. I know I've said that a couple times and haven't necessarily gotten it done every time, but I did quite a bit of editing over the last few days, so I just got to get the videos commentated and then I can get them scheduled out. We are almost done with the Cavalier series, so we're going to be pushing just the Paragon series outside of the Crystal openings, at least for a minute. Just to get those out of the way so that, you know, if you guys need those over these next few days, we can try and get you as much help as possible. That being said, I think it kind of leads into one of the discussions I want to have tonight is, you know, obviously we're spending on the account here. We have been for months for the channel here, and we're definitely setting up for some big openings for tomorrow through a lot of the things that we've done already. But I was talking to one of my alliance mates today, and he's one that I absolutely like. I respect the crap out of the guy. He has proven to be invaluable to my alliance as an officer already, and is, you know, done quite a bit with an account that is honestly quite a bit smaller than mine. But he was talking. Hey, Ninja, nice seeing you, man. I appreciate you stopping in tonight. Absolutely. You know, he showed me this video from Brian Grant because we were talking about how much of a disparity the free-to-play player now is at after this event. And I hadn't really looked at like the full numbers myself until I kind of watched BG's video. And he was talking about the fact that, you know, he has a very upper tier an account, all of which has been done free to play. And he could literally grind through you know, and I realize this is something that he could do and not all of us could. In 1 week, grind all the way up to Paragon and then buy out all the deals and end up with a better account than what he currently has. That is a little discouraging. Obviously I'm spending and, doing things in the game. I wouldn't be if it wasn't for the channel. My account wouldn't be anywhere near where it's at if it wasn't for the channel. I could have probably done the Paragon push just as well as I did. I definitely wouldn't have spent as much to do it. It would have been more of a time than it would have been a dollar amount. But if I hadn't needed to edit videos and do other things, I would have had more time to do the grind for the units as opposed to spending on doing things I needed to do. That being said, Gwenpool Bubble Bobble probably would not have happened, and well, it definitely would not have happened to the level that we did on the channel here, and it would not have happened whatsoever. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing here for the 4th. There's no way I could even discuss putting it in my budget. Even last year when my job was going really well, I would not have put this in the budget. There are bigger priorities. I only do so because it is 100% for the channel. I know it's something the community enjoys. Yes, it benefits me because my account becomes better. But at the same time, I definitely would not have wanted to yeah, I mean, it is one of those things. I haven't made money off the channel by any means. I spend quite a bit for the channel because I'm in the building phase, and that's how it goes. And I 100% understand that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do one thing here. Why is chat minimized? Okay. But I do it because of the channel, and I do it because I know as I build the channel, yeah, I mean, and that's my concern, honestly. It's I'm seeing this with another alliance mate of mine, and seeing the discouragement from people that are free to play. Hey AB, nice to see you, man. I appreciate you stopping in. And I mean, yeah, it's great for those of us who can spend the excitement and stuff. And I do see, quite a bit of value in the unit-based deals as well. For those who were able to grind up and be ready for it. But when I see that much pain out of somebody I've watched and has inspired me to play this game for years, it worries me about the state of the community. And the state of the community is more important than anything, because without the community, we don't have a game. 3 rank 5 6 stars and 2 rank 2 7 stars. Yeah, man. I was just looking at my stuff myself, and by the time I get done with everything I'm doing, I'm gonna have at least 5 rank 5s, at least. And there's a very good chance that I have a couple rank 2s 7 stars. I'm not 100% sure. It kind of depends on if I pull anybody that I think is worth rank 2 in. I know there's some debate on whether or not Shuri is, and I could definitely use to do her. I don't. Considering who I have as 6 stars, I'm definitely not putting the resources into Venom the Duck or Spider Gwen or Guillotine 2099. Shuri would probably be the only one I would put the resources into. But to think that I'm going to have rank 5 champions before Brian Grant does, in a way that also feels kind of wrong. And it's also, I will tell you this much, it's also reflecting in my battlegrounds. I am definitely an improving player. I've made it clear the whole time I've had the channel. I'm not the best player. I don't pretend to be the best player. What I do is show everybody ways to get through that aren't perfect. But hey man, nice to see you stopping in. Really, honestly, Gerson, I was actually just talking about our conversation. I do worry about the idea that we may push free to play players out of the game. I don't want to see that. I also don't want to see this much of a gap between players. It worries me. It really kind of does. I don't know, guys. Like I said, first off, watching BG be that upset was definitely heartbreaking. And hearing it out of my own alliance mates makes it even worse, to be truthful with you. BG scares me, just because I worry how many people may not take his attitude. I know he'll keep playing because he loves this game and he loves this community. But I wonder how many people will see his discouragement and kind of rethink their own standings. I don't know, guys. I've never felt bad about my standings in the game, and for the first time, like I'm so happy and I'm so excited to do this opening tomorrow. 100%. But I still, like, I had to question myself for a second and go, am I making the community worse by putting out an opening video because I'm encouraging the idea of this disparity? And 100% praise to my alliance mate for pointing out how much that, yes, the community does love the videos, and it is more about Kabam's greed. And I appreciate that, I do. But I don't know. I just, part of the reason why I have our community and not a lot of people in my life is because I care too much. And if I'm around too many people that are in pain, it really starts to personally affect me. And our community is so great and so positive most of the time. But I can also understand when our community is hurting over something that, is out of their control. I mean, there's a reason why I made the video the other day talking about spend responsibly. It, yeah, Kyle, I know, man. And I'm sorry. I really am. Like, it's not fair. I don't like it. Um, I do think that spending is necessary in the game. It's how we support the game. It's how we guarantee that our game survives. But it, yeah, that's like I said, AB. That's why I put out the video, and I specifically said that FOMO. Don't get caught up in it. Don't let it decide whether or not you spend. And it's gonna be the first and the last thing I say in my crystal opening video as well, guys. Just because the video goes great, and I have a bunch of great things, and it's and you know and I haven't done the opening yet, so I don't know that it's gonna be great. But statistically, and also based off of history of what my account does, anyways, plus on top of that, just the materials themselves, it's really not gonna matter. I could have the worst possible crystals, and I'm still going to massively improve my account. And that is probably the biggest realization of how much this is really a disparity to the community. And I don't know, guys. I mean, we all know that there will be a day that this game comes to an end and we will all go to something new. I don't want that day to be anytime soon, though. And I don't want it to be because Netmarble or Kabam or whoever got a little too greedy and put so much of a gap between people that we started losing massive numbers. Because it doesn't matter how much the whales spend, without the grinders who spend their life in this game doesn't exist. But see, Zero, they keep talking about the economy being in a horrible state, but at the same time, they keep saying that, but every corporation out there, as they're laying off people, cutting people's wages, jacking up prices, are seeing record levels of profit. And the only reason why things are so bad for everybody else is because they're so pushing for profit right now that they are literally forgetting that they are pushing the customers that they need out of existence. And that is not just a problem with our game, it's a problem with our world. And I don't want to get too political because believe me, it's probably a bad place for me to go. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't want to bring down the stream either by any means. Like I'm still excited. I've got so much going on, and to be truthful with you, even if I wasn't doing all the openings that I'm getting ready to do, just the thought of this tournament with you guys that is like the support I've gotten from you guys, the love I've gotten from this community, and the excitement that announcing that we could play with 3 stars has brought. That in itself, like, is worth more to me than any rank up gym or any other thing that exists in this game. I just want this game to continue to exist so that I can have the community together the way we do. Yeah, man, I think we're at a breaking point with a lot of things right now. I've never seen so many things be so blatantly obvious in the world. The things that we used to joke about as, we knew they were going on, but nobody could prove it. now the people are just doing them straight out in the open, and it's not even a joke anymore. It's 100%. People are getting screwed. And I don't know how much more of a tipping point the world can be at before we all finally just stand up and flip the table. I I don't know, guys. This is not the direction I wanted to take tonight by any means. Like I said, I was really excited coming right before stream, and then just seeing BG's video and talking to my alliance mate, and just realizing the idea that this event could cost more players from this community than probably anything since patch 12.0. Yeah, man, it's my goal. Like, one way or another, things are gonna get better. Um, Part of this stage of things has been a 10-year journey that was supposed to be a slightly different position by this time this year, but hopefully by this time next year I can actually get to where I want to be, which is letting go of a lot of things and just hitting the road. Um, I honestly, I mean, more than anything, I just want to wake up wherever I want to wake up and play Marvel. Like, if you could tell me that tomorrow I'm going to wake up in the middle of the Grand Canyon and stream some Marvel and hang out with my alliance mates and have a great time, and the only thing I had to worry about is where do I want to wake up the next day, you'd never see nothing but a smile on my face. And 100% is that what I'm working towards right now. So, Flames, nice to see you, man. Zero, trust me. Stick with the channel. It may not be going on right now, and it may be from a small little apartment in the middle of a crappy ass town in Iowa. But I promise you, by this time next year, we going on the road. We're going to play Marvel all over the country, so Kabam cannot screw this game up, because if they do, then I guess we're going to play, I don't know, Marvel Snap. Oh, no, man. I've already got that covered. I've been researching stuff for quite some time on how to make sure that I can have reception no matter where I need to be. I actually found this guy who took and built an entire bus out, and he spends anywhere from 2 to 3 months at a time in remote parts of Alaska. And this bus is sweet. I mean, it's nicer than my apartment by far. But he's got a redundant system set up so that he can piggyback enough to guarantee that even in the middle of nowhere, he can still pick up good service and be able to work and stuff. Not yet. I mean, definitely working on my own satellite. I was thinking, might just piggyback one of, Elon's launches or something. Although, kind of going to watch out that something doesn't go wrong. But, just tie a satellite on the back and have a cord that breaks just about the time that they reach proper orbit. One way or another, we'll make it work. But either way, yeah, man, it is like I have some very long-term goals for this. I've spent quite a bit of my life living for other people and trying to make sure that I was around and able to do enough for everybody else. And these next several years are going to be about finding some things just for me. But in the process of which, I want to bring this amazing community along the ride with me. So I really do appreciate all of you guys stopping in and supporting me and being part of it all and all of that. Yeah, I mean, we could always piggyback off of something off of Kabam or something, you know. Either way, I mean, one way or another, um, you know, that's one of those things that, to be truthful with you, was one of the disappointing things that I found out was when they announced this tournament thing that they're doing up in Canada for Kabam itself. I was like, man, if I was on the road right now like I wanted to be, like, we could easily go up there for that. And I would love to. I just don't see it happening right now. I mean, it's still a few months away and some things may change. I know I'm working on a few moves right now to make sure that we get things into a better spot. Yeah, the Vancouver meetup, I really would like to attend that this year. I think it would be absolutely wonderful to be there and get a chance to meet some of the people that inspired me to start this channel. You know, that would be one of the coolest things ever. And I, you know, definitely talking to all of them and getting to know them and bringing them to the channel and stuff. Definitely would look forward to some more collaborations with some more people. You know, obviously, you know, always looking to support the other members of our community out there, be it just people that are playing the game, or if it's people that are in my alliance, or if it's other YouTubers that are growing their channel. You know, I know many of you have seen me in chats on DD's channel or on Triple Z's channel or on several other people's channels, because I'm always trying to, you know, take some time and spread the love around for everybody. You know, obviously tonight at the end of the stream, we'll probably go ahead and figure out who else is streaming and jump over and try and show some more love. I truly do believe that this is one of the greatest things about not only this community but YouTube in itself, is the fact that we don't have to be in competition with one another. We can all grow together. We can all do great things together. As a matter of fact, Didi, the other night, I was in his stream, and he was joking around about something, and it just absolutely inspired an idea that I'm gonna be putting together at some point soon. He was joking around about the idea that on a weekend he could stream for 24 hours straight if he wanted to, which is, of course, is you know, not healthy by any means. And if you've ever seen any of BG's account challenges, you'll see how much that, you know, long streams can really take out of somebody. But I was really thinking that I'm getting to a point that there are more and more of us that I'm talking to on a regular basis. And I was thinking if we did like a round robin thing where we got 6 to 8 of us together and piggybacked one another, like all of us committed to like a 3 to 4 hour block that we were going to stream for, and then we transfer, you know, you transfer all as many people as you can to the next person and the next person. Each of us jump on and help and be willing to moderate for one another, even, you know, jumping into chat at and even maybe calling in on streams and stuff. there's a lot of things that I can do that would not an idea like that with people that are technically competition would not be possible with. But I don't see YouTube as much of a competition thing. Even I don't, even Marvel itself, I don't see as a competition. I see it as a way that we all grow together, and so that's why not only do. Yeah, Triple Z. I thought you might like that. It's something that I was thinking I'd talk to you about some point soon. See if you'd be interested in joining up with me on it. Um, kind of one of those things. Get several of us in different time zones and stuff, so that we could just pass off to one another, and see if we couldn't just make sure that 24 hours of MCOC, guaranteed, no matter what, whatever time of the day you want to log on, there's one of us on talking and playing the game. Great time for people to really jump in and ask for ideas and stuff. If you're looking for advice on different things, I think it'd be a really good fun time. I've got several things in mind that I'm looking at like that. That type of thing. Obviously, I'm doing the subs tournament starting next week, and then we're also going to be looking at down the road here. I'm also trying to put together a YouTubers tournament as well, where where we get a bunch of people together, some people with smaller channels and some people with larger channels, that you can all get there. That's going to be down the road. Just kind of foreshadowing a few things that I've got in the works in the background that I'm talking to different people about and trying to put together. Because, again, like I said, I love our community, both the MCOC and the YouTube community, and not only do I want to grow my channel, but if I can help other people grow their accounts, their channels, whatever it be, like, I think we can all do it together. And this is one of the few places that I've always felt like that people really are that way. I think for the first time, the creator economy, I think, is a lot stronger than the capitalistic economy. Not to tie things back into politics by any means, but I think we genuinely care about one another more so. And I know that gamers and nerds have always been more that way. In high school, I surrounded myself with outcasts and always made sure that people felt like they had a spot. In college, that got even bigger. I found a bunch of people that felt like they were outcasts and stuff, and we started playing all the games that we loved. D&D, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it. Video games, being complete and total nerds. Because, these were kids that had all gotten bullied in high school and didn't remember that, the bullies got left behind and that there are a ton of people on campus that were just like you. And I've always tried to breed that kind of environment. Open a crystal live. I kind of thought about it tonight. I try and save all the crystals for the crystal opening, but we do have quite a few things. Give me just a few rounds of arena here, and you know what? We'll do a couple Paragon crystals live tonight. Just to say thank you to all you guys. I really do appreciate y'all, and I'm more than willing to throw them out there. We got a couple. Premium Hero Crystals. Man, I mean, actually, I was talking about that. I was actually going to mention that tonight on stream. Thank you for saying that. So, couple months ago, right before Kabam did the switch over from us having the 3, 5, and 24-hour events in alliances down to just having those 7-day events that give quite a variety of items, but not what we were getting before. I took a poll that asked the channel how many premium crystals they'd like to see me open. And the vote ended up being 500. Now, at that point in time, I wasn't worried at all because there were so many places I was getting prim shards from. And then the 24-hour events went away. And I was like, oh, now I got to make some effort to get those prim shards. And I have gotten up to over 230 premium hero crystals. But we have the 3-star arena, or the 3-star battlegrounds tournament coming up. And I was thinking, do we keep pushing towards the 500? Or do we do an opening before the tournament and kind of give everybody an idea of, if you are opening prims these days, could you fill out a 3-star roster for those of you who didn't care about 3 stars because you never thought that they would matter? They say open before you try to get to 250. We have 123 full ones. And 210,000 shards, which translates out to 105 full crystals if we buy them out. So, yeah, we're pretty close to 250. But I thought I'd throw it out there and see what everybody thought. If we should go ahead and forego the 500 and just go ahead and just go ahead and do a demo video. I know Oat did one recently where he did a ton. I think he did almost 800 premium crystals. He was doing a bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah. So I have several things for the opening tomorrow. Obviously, like I said, we don't do some of those things. Before we open anything, I think let's do this one for the stream, and then we'll do a couple other crystals as well. I got the 6-star Awakening gem from becoming Paragon. I could pretty much use any class, to be honest with you. I have a couple generics. Those I haven't decided who they're going on, but there's really no class that I don't have somebody I couldn't awaken in. So, anybody want to take any bets? If I don't see anything in chat here in the next couple seconds, we're dropping it on the reel. Let's go ahead and see where we go. Mutant. Okay. I'm going to let it spin out just for the fun of it. Skill. I think if it's skill, it may go to Moondragon. And its skill Taker, nice call. It might go to Moondragon. I'm not kidding you. That one I'm not 100% sure on, but it might go to Moondragon. So I was thinking about doing Shooting Stars soon anyways. Yeah, I don't have Valkyrie yet. She's one I'm looking for, honestly. So it's a debate to hold it for Valkyrie or to, like I said, possibly use it for Moondragon. But I was thinking about doing a Shooting Stars soon. We're not going to do all 20 of these, but I will spin out 5 for the channel. I will do... Okay, I'm going to do 1, and then I will let the channel decide if we do 4 more or if we call it for tonight and leave the rest for the crystal opening. And this one I am actually going to stop. Let's see if we can get 5-star Gallon. That is, I think it's an awakening on him at least. Yeah, okay. Definitely not who we wanted. Okay. So, I said I would do an up to 5 of the Paragon crystals. I will leave it open to chat. I will leave it open for the next, let's say, the next 11 minutes. If you want to see 4 more Paragon crystals in the chat, say 7-star. If you don't want to see them, say hold. And I will pay attention and see where we end up on that. Okay. Okay. Got a couple votes. So for the 3-star tournament, a couple things that I do want to mention. Relics will be banned. No use of relics. It will be just straight 3 stars. So make sure you are looking at your best 3-star roster. If for any reason anyone is caught at any point in time using anything other than a 2 or a 3-star, because I will allow 2 stars if for some reason you do not have 33 stars, but I expect everyone should have at least 30 or can get 30 within the next week. You get 1 warning. The round gets repeated. As soon as the round is if you get a second warning, you automatically forfeit and you are out of the tournament. So, no 3 strikes here. We only get 1. Triple says hold. Gotcha, man. Kind of love Hercules' immortality, especially when you're not paying attention because you're watching chat. But, like I said, there will be prizes. There will be 4 prizes. The 3 runner-ups will all get whatever the sigil is for you as a Google Play or iTunes card. Obviously, I believe $10 American should cover it for everybody, but I will cover conversion rates if that does need to be done. Top prize will be a $50 gift card for iTunes or Google Play, whichever one you prefer. We will be doing brackets. at the current moment, I believe I have 7 that have reached out to me so far. But I would like to go quite a bit larger than that if we can. I do expect everyone to send me video of your 3 fights. Just do screen capture, or most phones have a screen recording built in. I know Google Play has one built into it. So Kyle got peer pressured. But we're still going to leave the vote open for another 8 minutes just in case somebody wants to peer pressure him back. But yeah, like I said, I want video from both people so that not only can I confirm, but also on top of that, so that I can make sure that everybody gets a chance to see the tournament over the time period on the channel. Outside of that, I'm trying to think what else I need to cover. Oh, from the time that your bracket is announced, you have 24 hours to get your fights in and get them, and 36 hours to get the video submitted to me. Obviously, we don't have a lot of time. We only have a few weeks of the season, so I want to make sure we get through all the fights during the season. So it can't be a long time period, but even with time zones and everything else, there should be a way to guarantee that over a 24-hour time period, the members can. No problem, man. I love it. If you want to stream yours on your channel, I will totally support that and count that as being part of everything. As a matter of fact, I will even tag your videos during the tournament. And for anyone that does not know, Triple Z is another YouTuber. If you have not, please jump over to his channel and subscribe. I will throw a link to do so here in just 1 second. Let me get through this fight. He does stream on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Honestly, Kyle, I will tell you this much. It is funny how many people have come to me once I announced that it was 3 stars that said exactly the same thing. I have a ton of 3 stars that I will need to rank up before I can do that. But it is definitely one of those things. Not a problem. You're not alone. You are definitely not in a boat by yourself, my friend. Sorry, guys, just grabbing this link real quick here. I know I'm not the slickest at making sure I get all my transitions done well, but I am working on getting better at that. Someday I will be a professional streamer, just like my boy Triple Z and Didi and all the others that I admire the crap out of. We get better with each video. We get better with each... Okay, now, I literally just... So... Okay, here's a link to Triple Z's channel. If you guys have not, he is a growing channel just like I am. He is a bit behind me on subs, but at the same time, growing greatly, and I want to make sure that we all support one another, like I said. So feel free to jump over and throw him a sub if you have not already. Hey man, I'm trying to give you credit here. You're doing great, honestly. Plus, on top of that, he's Santa Claus. So, like, honestly, you gotta go subscribe to Santa Claus. So, I mean, how can you hate a man who's Santa Claus? So, but yeah, I mean, guys, we are definitely doing great here. We're getting our butt kicked in arena, but we're getting that 3-star tournament put together. Make sure, like I said, guys. Yeah, I know it seems like a pain to rank up 3 stars, especially this late in the game. But let's bring back a little nostalgia and a little bit of love for the game and a little bit of reminder of what it was like when 3 stars mattered. Plus, on top of that, too, it's also one of those things that I have several subscribers on my channel that are uncollected or Cavalier, and I wanted to make things fair. And I think this is the best way to do it. We will definitely be doing a all-out Bring Your Best Champions tournament at some point in the near future. It is one of the several things that is on the list for up and coming events. But I wanted to be as inclusive as possible for this first one. And I don't see a more fair way than to do 3 stars. And that's even with the fact that, yes, I do have a stupid 3-star roster. Yeah. Those of us who's been around for a while, Taker, have a lot more than 30 ranked up. As a matter of fact, which notebook did I put it in? I don't know if I can find it quickly or not. If I can, it's not that one, is it? No, I went through the other night. I don't remember which one I wrote it down in. I think it was this one, actually. And plotted out what 33 stars I have. Oh. So, I will preview 3 from each class of what my deck is going to be. Just to give you guys an idea. So, we're going to do it this way. First class that I hear called out in the chat, I will announce 2 champions from. Best way to connect to me outside of stream. I have Discord and I have line chat, both of which are in the description of the stream. Cosmic. Okay. So real quick here. For Cosmic, we're going to give you the easy one of course, we are going to bring in Herc. And then we are going to bring in Null. And for number 3 of the 6 that I'm going to bring in, Adam Warlock. But yeah, like I said, I have Discord and line chat, both of which are in the description of the live stream here. They're also on my channel and in any recent videos, to be truthful with you. I need to go back through and add them to the older videos. But yeah, you can hit me up either way. I don't know which one you prefer to use. I swear I have worse cotton mouse since this air quality crap has started than ever before. And that's saying a lot. So, which is another thing. Just want to say it real quick. Discord link expired in the description. Okay, let me see if I can't fix that. That expired. Sorry, I apologize on the Discord stuff. If it is expired, I will fix that. It is. I am new to Discord, so it is one that I'm getting used to. Okay, I will adjust that link. Okay, got me on Line app. Cool. I will hit you up after stream and we will talk, man. But I will fix the Discord thing, and I apologize 100%, guys. Like I said, I just started using Discord, mostly because other people have one, and I wanted to make sure that anybody could reach me either way. But now that I know that those links expire, I will figure out what I need to do to adjust that, because it shouldn't. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a great night. Yeah, we will have 2 videos out tomorrow. One is a fan submitted opening. I've got a couple of them that I'm gonna be doing as a single video, and then the later video in the day will be my opening. So I absolutely appreciate you checking out either or both. But just in case, so you know which one is definitely going to be mine, and it'll be the one later in the day. I absolutely appreciate you, man, and I hope you have a great night. Okay, that's good to know, Triple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and play with settings and figure out exactly how to do that. Like I said, again, in your own words, not professional, still learning. But getting better at it all the time. Like, I've got quite a few things that I've got to adjust on my Streamlabs settings here, or not Streamlabs, but Stream Elements. I'm also got to figure out a couple of the things that I'm trying to do more long term. And like I said, the Discord just got set up a few weeks ago, actually, and still kind of learning it, because it's definitely different. I am definitely glad that I found Line Chat early on as an alliance leader, because Discord would have been like a class in itself the way it looks sometimes. But since Command never gave us a way to actually communicate properly in game, we all ended up having to have something. And I have noticed over the years that there is pretty much only 2 philosophies. I mean, there's the random ones that actually use Messenger, and I don't think that's a bad thing whatsoever. I just kind of surprised that it never really was that big amongst anybody I ever saw. But for the most part, almost everybody divided down the middle and either went Line Chat or Discord. Yeah, I got a little bit of help getting it initially set up. Shout out to El Capitan. Great guy, appreciate him. He was more than willing to reach out and help me just with a few basics and stuff. And I'm trying to do the rest as much so as I can myself, just so that I can make sure that I can know what needs to be done. Uh, it's definitely one of those things, but I love the community, and we are just gonna keep growing things and expanding things, and I will improve things 1% at a time, so that I can guarantee that the channel is getting better, the streams are getting better, the content is getting better, and that I am getting better, as a player, as a person, and as a tuber. Because if you guys are going to support me and back me, that is the bare minimum I can do for you guys, and that's exactly how I feel about it. I love this game, I love this community, and I just want to keep it alive as long as I can. So the better I get, and the more reasons that you guys actually have to pay attention to me, the more I have reasons to appreciate that you guys do. So I promise you guys 1% better every time. And if it's not 1% better, we'll make it 2% better the next time. But yeah, man, El Capitan is absolutely great. He's so supportive. Another great member of our community that I think that's what I love. Like, I've seen people that don't even play MCOC that can get support out of our community. I've seen people that somewhat play MCOC that we can get support out of our community. I've also seen people that have retired from MCOC that still stops in to support the community. It's wonderful. I love our people. I do. um, I know it sounds cheesy, but I genuinely do. It's what matters. I like it. It's a great time. So, Trip, how long before you're going live? Since you stream on Sundays as well. I know I was able to raid you last week, and I don't know who all is going to be on when we do decide to go ahead and call it tonight, but I do want to go for a while longer still, just because I always appreciate anytime you guys are able to stop in. Anytime we got plenty of people supporting the stream, plenty of people checking things out. Oh, okay, man, that's awesome. Awesome. All right. I appreciate you being able to stop in then. I'm actually looking. I don't. I can't make anything official yet right now, but I'm hoping to start streaming more often. We're gonna keep the Sunday one at the same time every Sunday for sure. No matter what, that this has become a stay post, and I want it to be that. But we might start doing some more late night streams coming up soon, and then eventually start streaming a couple days a week. I'm trying to do a few things to rearrange my financial situations. My job situation has definitely changed overwhelmingly over the last several months, and whereas that it made sense to continue pushing the way I have for the last couple of years, it's starting to make a lot less sense at that job. So we are currently looking into some other options, something with as much flexibility, but definitely get me back to the income potential that we were at, or well, not even income potential, but actual income that we were at they decided to go ahead and make some major changes to the company and pretty much cut my pay down to a third. But that does open up a lot of opportunities, and it means that if I can find something that will work better to allow me to stream more often, that's ideally what I'm looking for. 8 and 9 Eastern. Okay, man. Not a problem. I will keep that in mind. I do love to stop in and support your channel. Absolutely think you're doing great with what you've been doing. And definitely want to encourage you to be able to grow more, just like I have been with several others, and just like a few were reached out and did with me right off the bat. Absolute shout out to Oat and Dee Dee. Been overwhelmingly supportive, even though Dee Dee was at less subscribers than me when he and I started supporting one another, and now he has trampled all over me. But that being said, I mean, we're all in a race to that silver play button, aren't we? I mean, Seaton numbers, KT1 numbers, like, I mean, I Prof Hoff numbers, like, and yes, I know I'm going down as I continue to talk here, but these are all guys that I absolutely admire. Guys that are the ones that I spent years going to for information and for support in the community. Guys that absolutely inspired me to do what I'm doing. Dee Dee, Cataclysm, Rizzo have been the biggest supporter systems so far. I messaged Rizzo and Dee Dee daily for advice. Yeah, I mean, me and Dee Dee have been talking quite a bit. As a matter of fact, we talked the other night for, I don't know, probably 2.5, almost 3 hours. Guy is absolutely wonderful. I appreciate him so much, and loved his hot wing challenge. Though I think he gave up on donations a little too soon. Honestly, I gotta say, I also think that you guys were a little too nice to him on donations. Like, you guys could have definitely got him. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're still here, Zero, great job playing the host. It was absolutely wonderful. You did a wonderful job calling in, man. I love the amount of questions. I love how much you put him on the spot and stuff on a few of those. It was fun. I wish I could have been there for the stream, but it was wonderful to watch on the playback. So, but some other people, Katie Candy, she's also great. Oh, it was Blizzard, not Zero. Okay, I knew. Yeah, that's me getting mixed up. But either way, yeah, he did great. Like, it was fun. I gotta say, when he asked about Dee Dee's first time and just watching Dee Dee at that point, and especially when he was saying that his mom was watching the stream, that was freaking priceless. But yeah, it was a great, I love seeing these things, and I'm so envious, to be truthful with you, because I wish I would have thought of it first. Dee Dee, I love the man 100%, but I honestly think that our friendship will last a lot longer because I was not in that chat. Because I would have definitely donated to guarantee that he was putting more dabs on quite a few of those. And that's even with the fact that I knew my 4th of July was going to be tight on what I could do. But I think it would have been worth it. We may have to do something similar at some point. But I don't think it's as fair. Because I have a stupid high tolerance to spicy foods. So I don't know. It might not be as fair. Solid Snake Man, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in tonight. How's it going? So we've been talking a little bit about the state of the game, how some of the things have changed with the 4th of July deals. We talked a little bit about how Brian Grant talked about it, which was really sad, and I really don't want to go into it again. But we also have been talking about the 3-star Battlegrounds tournament that we are starting next Sunday. So, I did find out that my Discord link that is in the description of the video has expired, thanks to Triple Z. So I will be adjusting that and fixing that. Might explain why very few people have reached out to me on Discord. Yeah, guys, I mean, yeah, if you guys have anybody that wants to join the tournament, please reach out to me. I would absolutely love to get as many as possible into it. You know, it is something that I am really excited to do for the community. And it will be the first of several that we are going to do. And if we can find other things to do along those lines, we will as well. But I figure the first one, like I said, we're going to do it as a 3-star tournament here. No relics, just 3-star champions. And then we'll do a, free-for-all one at some point. And then from there, we'll probably just do a few themes. Solid, just to let you know, just in case you haven't heard it before, I'm going to put an announcement on the channel this week, 100% on the channel page as well. But there will be prizes for the tournament as well. Top person will get a $50 iTunes or Google Play card, and the 3 runner-ups will all get a sigil paid for the month. So just a little bit of extra incentive there for those of you who do spend the resources because you didn't have a 3-star deck ranked up. And for those of you who do, a little bit more encouragement to come show it off. So I know times are tough, and the sigil is a great help for an account. In my opinion, it is probably one of the best values if you're going to spend on the game. And if you're a non-spender, 1 month of having access to the Black ISO store, especially if you time that month properly so that you start it on a Sunday, is yeah, man, I get it. I do agree. Kabam did. It was gonna be bad enough letting everybody buy that store once, but twice, and then their own personal store as well. It's too much of a gap. I say that even being somebody who is spending on the game, somebody who is going to benefit from this. I 100% agree. I am worried about the free-to-play players. This is the best I can do to give back, though, guys. It's a little something. It's my way of, I know that giving Kabam more money isn't going to solve the problem by any means, but at the same time, unless you know, and I'll be the first one out there. If the call for a spending ban comes, to get Kabam to do something to address the gap that they just put between free to play and spending players, in spite of my crystal openings and everything else, I will 100% support the community in that decision. I understand, I said it before you came on the stream. Watching Brian Grant talk about the idea that how many years he's put into that account, and how in 1 week, if you were able to push through to Paragon, you could literally end up with a better account than what he has. I agreed. Triple Z, if you want to turn around and use it to support the channel, I 100% would be grateful. I'm still going to go ahead and do it for you guys. What you guys use those on, just because I say it as paid for the sigil, it's still going to be a Google Play or iTunes card. If you want to use it on another game, if you want to use it on a movie night for your family, if you want to use it to support the channel, whatever way you guys want to use it, I still want to put something out there to reward the top 4 that finish in the tournament. I am 100% very aware of the situation that Kabam has created right now. I have an Alliance member that is worried that he may not be able to keep up. I see the pain when BG was talking about it. I'm going to end up with an account with rank 5 champions without having to do any of the things that everybody else had to do to get rank 5 champions. Yeah, man, I get it. I 100% understand the frustration. I do. It was bad enough watching people ask me about the fact that I had a rank 4 Nick Fury before I was even Thronebreaker. And I was an outlier at that, okay? I got really good pulls. I got really good purchases. I timed everything perfectly, and it happened to line up that way. Do I understand how many hours people spent in Eternity of Pain? How many hours people spent grinding through Act 7 and Act 8 to earn Paragon? I obviously just got done with Act 7 myself just a few days ago. Have not started Act 8, have not done Eternity of Pain, but I watched videos of The Abyss. I watched videos of Labyrinth of Legends. I've watched videos of people doing the variants over the years just to get rewards that are nothing compared to what the deals are. That to watch somebody, it's if you can buy your way to a rank 5, it changes a lot of things. It also does tell you where Kabam's going with this new title. There is no way that 6 stars are going to be even remotely part of the determination on how the next title is determined. If they're going to give away rank 5s this easily, you know it's going to be rank 2s or rank 3 7-stars. And that is going to, again, increase the gap and cause more FOMO, cause more people to whale out, and cause more of, you know, a disparity between people. I mean, I specifically, long before I even started doing my purchases, put it out a video talking about, guys, please do not spend if you cannot afford it. The fact that I had concerns about it, the fact that I had concerns about the fact of the way people are going to be FOMOing, you know, we've all always known that the top tier alliances, you have to either grind your life away or spend. And sometimes you have to do both. And that's, you know, that's a choice if you want to compete at that level. But to turn around and know that somebody that, you know, somebody in a Silver 1 alliance could end up with a rank 4 or a rank 5 6-star and barely ever have done anything. Hey man, appreciate it. Thank you for hitting that like button. It means a lot. I absolutely appreciate everybody who does take the time to hit that like button, everybody who has subscribed to the channel, everybody that stops in and supports during the streams. You guys are, I mean, I could sit here and talk to myself 100%. I mean, I do that anyways. But at the same time, guys, you guys make this 100% worth it, and I love and appreciate every one of you guys for showing the support. I am so grateful that you guys watch the videos, that you guys stop in for the streams. Kyle H being our first person to donate to the channel was absolutely more than I could have ever expected. You guys mean so much. I appreciate it every time, and I am so humbled. I really am. We are nearly 550 subscribers, and it is just absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to continue to grow and continue to expand my reach into this community. You guys have no clue when I get the messages from you guys talking about how much a video helped, or you know, how excited you are about my polls, or letting me know what you guys got. Thanks, man. Trip, I will hit you up on line chat, and we will talk more. Like I said, I got a few things in the works right now, and I definitely would like to have you be part of them. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Anybody who has not, double check the chat. There is a link in the chat here for Trip's channel. He is growing quickly, and absolutely deservedly so. He does stream 3 nights a week. Make sure you get over there and check him out. He is a great guy, and like I said, man, how can you hate a man who grows out his beard just to play Santa Claus once a year? I absolutely appreciate you, man. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't throw that link up one. No, that is the Discord link. We're pushing buttons here. Hey, did you know not to push buttons? Don't push buttons. Buttons are bad. Sorry, guys. Having a little too much fun here. By too much fun, I mean there's never too much fun. I'm going to put up Trip's link one more time. So anybody who has not, please feel free to jump over and subscribe to him. He definitely deserves it. He's putting in the work right now. And I definitely want to see all of us growing together. So Solid. I know that you're upset, and I rightfully so. Like I said, I've talked to a few other members, and I don't want to lose any of the members of this community over the disparity they're doing right now. In your opinion, what would be a way that Kabam could come back from this? What would be a way to make this right to the community for those that are free to play? Those who have spent hours of their lives every day supporting this game. I can feel where it in ways, yeah. I mean, I can feel where it doesn't feel like the community cares. I know people do. Like I said, BJ made a video. I made a video warning people ahead of time. And I think I'm probably going to have to make another one. Just because I do want people to know that there is somebody that cares. Because I agree. Kabam is a business, and they do need to make money. There's a difference between making money and risking your business. Done with Battlegrounds. I can understand that. I can. Battlegrounds is such a grind. I mean, I enjoy it. Obviously I'm doing the tournament around it because it's one of the easiest ways I can do a tournament that actually puts people on a level playing field, and that I can guarantee that everybody gets a chance to go against one another. I'm a great player, and I've been here from the start, but I'll just time out or have longer times. Yeah, I get it, man. I joined in 2016. I've been playing for 7 years now. I'm not the greatest player whatsoever. I fully admit that. I have countless times. I'm not the rest of the YouTubers who are like, I suck at this game, and then you're like, yeah, I wish I could do what you do. I really, I don't completely suck at the game. I obviously have been able to push my way through Paragon. Some would say spending more than I should have to do so, and for one fight in particular, I will agree with that. Yeah, I'm afraid that a lot of people are going to start feeling that way, that it's either spend or don't bother. Yeah, I mean, and I've always been, I've ran 8 alliances during the time that I had played MCOC. And I have always been that guy that is open and willing to help people grow. I don't push people to be a certain title by any means. We are taking a week off of AQ this next week in my alliance to help people progress, just because we are stepping up a little bit right now, and we want to address things and make sure that everybody has the best chance to succeed, and make sure that everybody's gonna fit together, with where we're trying to go. But I hear so many stories about nightmare alliance leaders. I have for years, mostly, and I've actually known a couple. And I just see some of these people getting ridiculous about things just because of the fact that it's there, spend or else. Rob Smith, how you doing, man? You might still want to ban my abs, man, but I would appreciate it if you don't. I did see when I was in DD's stream the other night that you got yours finally, and congratulations on that, man. 100%. I know you're gonna enjoy him, especially for Battlegrounds. At least if you ever get to use him, because I don't get to use mine. I actually just SIG 200 mine today. And he will probably be rank 5 in the next level up. And I hate to say it, but I have mixed feelings about that. I'm excited, and I'm happy to have rank 5 champions. But I feel like crap. I do, because I know so many people that are not spending right now that have done so much more in the game and have deserved the 5 stars. Or not 5 stars. Yeah, deserve the rank 5 champions a lot more than even I do. Like, I don't care that I made Paragon in just a few months' time of pushing. And could have probably done it a little sooner. T5 class catalyst to rank mine. Yeah, man. I get it. No problem, Taker. I appreciate you stopping in so much, man. I'm glad that you were able to stay up for a while tonight. Get some sleep. And I will see you in the morning when you get up. We will talk about plenty of stuff in the game. I appreciate you so much, man. And I'm so happy to help you grow. I really am. Thank you for not only being part of the channel, but being part of the Alliance. I appreciate you 100%, man. Get some rest, and I will see you at AQ in the morning, and we will be working on growing your account this week. We're going to get you some new titles soon. Jace, how you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in for the stream tonight. We kind of keep going back and forth, man, right now. Honestly, it's one of those things that yeah, Rob, I can get that, man. Satisfaction of getting it for beating EOP and getting the Abyss Nexus, so I felt much better about it. Yeah, man, I'm overwhelmingly excited for the to rank up my champions. I'm overwhelmingly excited to do a lot of things, honestly. But it's hard. No problem, man. I appreciate you stopping in tonight. Get some sleep. I know it's late for you as well. I appreciate you staying up tonight, and I also appreciate you talking to me and being part of the alliance as well. Um, man, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate you taking the time. Jace, I start. If are you talking the stream? Are you talking the channel? Or are you talking the game? I started playing the game in 2016, in May of 2016. Um, I also I started the channel November 20th. Well, okay, I started the channel in October, September actually, but I was doing a few random things. I officially started doing MCOC on the channel, um, and converted it 100% to MCOC November 20th, and we have been pushing MCOC ever since. And as far as the stream goes, we have been live for an hour and 45 minutes right now. I'm probably going to be live for just a little bit longer, maybe another 45 minutes or so. Zero, glad to see you stop back. I appreciate you stopping back in. Understand, we all got to step away from time to time and do stuff. We will be, Jace, I stream every Sunday evening, starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I try and stream for at least a couple hours every night. Every Sunday night, I should say. But as I said earlier, we will be looking at hopefully expanding that soon. I'm looking at doing a couple things to free up some more time. I'm also looking at maybe doing some late night streams as well, even before I do the job change. That just because I really do enjoy these time periods together. I play worse during them. Not that I play great all the time, but it's definitely one of those things that it's a if you've never done it, trying to read chat, play, and keep conversations going all at the same time is definitely a skill set. So for those who have done it for years, I commend you greatly, even more so than I already did. Am I running away? I am not running away. And no, Rob, I am not going to tell you everything I bought yet because I'm not done buying. Honestly, we're going to have a huge opening. We will have, I believe, 30 featured 6 stars, over 40 Nexus crystals, or no, Nexus crystals, sorry, over 40 Paragon crystals, and then quite a few assorted other crystals as well. Probably going to do a couple 7 stars as well. I know that's going to be part of it. Pretty much I'm going to have the ability to do most of the stuff that I really shouldn't have the ability to do right now, which is why I was extremely excited until I really started looking at it from the free-to-play perspective. Zero, I totally get it, man. Like, I have been roasted for my gameplay on several things. If no one has seen it, which I know plenty of people have, go watch my Grandmaster video. At least if you have some time to kill, and I mean some time to kill, because it's a fight. I still say it's the worst fight in the whole game. Mostly because I haven't came across anything worse than that by far. But I remember right after I released the video, I had somebody that was like, "Man, don't ever do this again." um, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those things. I will end up going back and refacing the Grandmaster at some point, and I got told right after I released that video, please never do it again, because I spent way too many units to get past the Grandmaster. Uh, but and that wasn't even on a live stream. As a matter of fact, there was a couple things I thought about doing for live stream tonight before all of the thoughts really got put in my head about how this was going. That I do plan on doing it at some point soon. Plus, on top of that, there's one of the. I have not fought Behemoth yet. It is. I literally hit Paragon on Thursday morning. Yeah, I mean it was a grind. I have spent the last several months. When I started the channel, I had literally just within a few months had just hit Cavalier. And Thursday I hit Paragon. The remainder of those videos will be out this week. This week and next. Just because I'm not 100% sure how many videos I have left to put out. Because my brain has been fried since I reached Paragon, and I'm still trying to figure a few things out. Rank 4 Kingpin. No, I do not have a rank 4 Kingpin. Yeah, Zero. I feel you, man. Like my skill level has definitely went up over the last few months. I've got some really great alliance mates who I've been working with on some things. I have personally been pushing myself to get better. Partially for the channel, partially for my own personal perspectives. But yeah, it's so let's go ahead just as it got asked. So my current rank 4s. Cosmic Ghost Rider just became a rank 4 today. Nick Fury was my first rank 4. Hercules was Gwenpool Bubble Bobble. Infamous Iron Man was Gwenpool Bubble Bobble. Tigra, she was my second rank 4 champion. Mostly because I stumbled upon her and realized how much I absolutely loved her. And then Hulk ended up being my 5th rank 4 because after his rework, he is a god smasher, and rightfully so. Several of these are very Zero, Ninja, yeah, BG's has definitely been a game changer. It definitely is causing people to have to relook at how they play quite a bit. Make it happen. Okay, so a rank, so Kingpin for 8.2. I will definitely keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and look here. My rank 3s. I actually did rank 3 a few people today, and have several that are coming up right now. I do have a 6-star Kingpin, Rob, even though he's not on the screen yet. I just brought up Quicksilver today and Scorpion today and Warlock today. Oh, and Juggernaut. Juggernaut was the other one that I brought up today. Definitely, I mean, honestly, guys, if this was what I had was my rank 3s here, I'd be doing pretty decent. But let's go ahead. This is, I've got to be making some decisions. My rank 2s, I've got some that are definitely need to go up to rank 3 and probably beyond. And I've definitely got a few rank 1s that are going to get pushed up here soon as well. Yeah, I mean, so it's definitely quite a bit there. And for the final bit, because I did say that I have him, and unfortunately this is bad because as you're telling me he needs to be ranked up. There's my Kingpin. He is a rank 1. But I have several of these that are going to be going up the next level up event. There's quite a few here, and I know, guys, you're gonna. Yes, I do have Weapon X. And no, he is not from this event. I have actually had him longer than this. I have not even made those purchases yet. He will be awakened because of this event. I also do have Jessica Jones already as well. As you guys can see, there are not a lot of 6 stars that I don't currently have. There are still several that we are pushing for. Again, Jessica, as a matter of fact, just to make this 100% clear, there are things I have done already, and there are other things that I plan to do that I have not gotten to. But as you can see, guys, I have not put a single bit into that yet. So Jessica Jones and Weapon X, neither one of them were from this event, in spite the fact that they will be being added to the roster. Or they, at least Weapon X will be awakened. I don't know that we're going to go all the way to the point of awakening Jessica Jones. And just because there's no reason not to show them, because, well, why not? There are my 4 very lonely and not necessarily the best 7 stars, but at the same time, like I said, Shuri is probably, if I do rank 2 somebody, going to be the most likely candidate. I don't know that she's going to get ranked 2'd. We will be doing a huge opening for tomorrow, and hopefully no rank 5s yet. Not yet. That is coming next level up event, because I have not made all the purchases that I'm going to make yet. I made a few small ones, but I had to wait until tonight before I could be assured what exactly my budget for the event was going to be. Blake, how's it going, man? Appreciate you stopping in tonight. We are kind of doing an account tour at the moment. This one is actually one of the ones that I'm really proud of. Actually, there's a couple of things here that I'm going to show you guys that I'm proud of. We're going to skip the who all I have as a 5-star and just show who I don't have as a 5-star, because it's a lot easier to do. As a matter of fact, that Ultron is the only champion in the whole entire game that I do not have at any star level. He is the only champion in the whole game that I do not have whatsoever. 4 stars, I am doing slightly better. Or slightly worse, I should say. There's a couple more 4 stars that I don't have than 5 stars. Three stars, on the other hand, since we are doing the 3-star Battlegrounds tournament, there are the only 3 stars in the game I don't have. And unfortunately, I don't know that I'm ever going to get Scarlet Witch Sigil as a 3-star. Made a few purchases and I'm done. I got 1 Odin, 2 Black Panther, 3 Tony Starks, and I don't think my roster is miles better than it was before, but I'm happy. Yeah, man, I totally get it. Yeah, I know that mine's gonna be a little. There's gonna be quite a bit better, probably better than I should have, to be truthful with you. But if you wailed out, there's a huge difference. If you could buy out the entire store twice, buy out the Kabam site store as well, it's the disparity is too huge, and that's what kind of bothers me. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, I get that he's at rank 1. I am a collector, and at some point, I would like to have every single champion in the game. That Ultron, obviously there is only one way to get him, and I will get him. I just haven't done that yet. We're going to start doing quite a bit of the content that I haven't done, and by the way, there is quite a bit of that. Because now that we've reached the Paragon title, it's time to start exploring all the things that are now going to be kind of a waste of time, because I just now am getting to them, and now they're not worth as much. By the way, Blake, congratulations on the 7-star Wong. Great pull there. Spot to rank 5 and Bishop to rank 2 as a 7-star. Those are definitely highlights, man. Spot as a rank 5 is just sick, especially in Battlegrounds. I'll warn you right now. We go high-end roster versus high-end roster, he's getting banned. I will ban him quicker than crap. But as a matter of fact, since we are kind of doing an account tour anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. As I said, guys, we hit Paragon on Thursday. Yeah. It's going to be one of those things, in a way, Rob. I agree that Cyber Weekend could be a lot worse, but I think with the banquet event being right afterwards, there are enough that you can do as a free-to-play player, especially if you start prepping now, that I think, and especially with that Titan pool switching right at that time, and the champions that are going to be in the 7-star pool, I think that there can be a gap close at that point. Hey, Triple Z, nice to see you, man. Glad I streamed long enough for you to make it back in. But I think, yeah, there might be a point there that it's going to be, it might balance things a little bit more unless they do something ridiculous like this again. So we'll see, but I think, I don't know. I know with BG being out there and putting his voice out there the way he did, they're going to see some backlash on this one. Let's see. Zero, I totally get it. Trust me, I have not been able to use my Abyssman in Battlegrounds since I ranked him up. Everybody bans him instantly. He is just... And I get it, this meta, he is stupid for. So long since you did Act 7. Yeah, man, I'm just getting to things. We haven't even started Act 8 yet. Some other things that I'm going to point out here. I have never done a variant. Not a single one of them. So we are going to be addressing that on the channel at some point. I know these are not as relevant as they once were. But I think it'll be fun. As a matter of fact, we may do a couple of them on a stream at some point, just for the enjoyment of it. I know there's one particularly. DD, how's it going, man? Appreciate you, man. Stopping in on lunch break. 100%, bro. If anyone gets on BG's back, I'm going to throw hands with them. BG is one of the nicest people in the community, and that wasn't even complaining. He was just set. No, man, I don't mean it that way. I mean that I think that there's going to be people in the community that are not upset with BG in any way, shape, or form, but I do think that there are going to that Kabam is going to feel some backlash because of how articulate he was about putting that information out there. And like I said, it was impactful upon me to watch that before I came on to stream to see how, and I know he put it out several days ago and I just hadn't gotten a chance to see it. Rank 5 Lady Deathstrike over Nimrod. No, man, I don't think that's weird. I think that is a great choice. I know everybody loves Nimgod, but I see some great things in Lady Deathstrike, and especially with good synergies. She's sick. So another thing, since we were talking about things I haven't done. Yeah, Zero, I get it. It did me too. It really hit me. And it was even worse because I had an alliance mate that I really care about talking to me about the exact same thing when he showed me the video. That, he was concerned about whether or not he was going to be able to keep up. 2 techs to rank 5, I think Phantom Man and her. Yeah, man, I think you are 100%. I don't think either one are bad choices. I got to decide who I'm rank 5ing, honestly. Those decisions are coming tomorrow. I'm going to be getting everything prepped for the opening tomorrow. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a huge opening tomorrow. I haven't done Shooting Stars yet. I haven't done Grandmaster's Gauntlet yet. I haven't done Eternity of Pain yet. I haven't done Abyss yet. I still have to finish Road to the Labyrinth. I haven't done Realm to the Legends or Labyrinth of Legends. So we have quite a bit. Yeah, man, go ahead. Send it over. I would absolutely love to check out your list and see what you're doing. Yes, man. Rob, I was thinking about doing it tonight, to be truthful with you. I was going to. The only reason I held off for 2 reasons. Number 1, because of the fact that my 7 stars aren't the greatest. They aren't bad. Shuri is obviously 100% a great one. I really want a 7-star Hulk to do this with. But at the same time, the other thing about it is there are a couple people that I knew were not going to make it to stream tonight that really have been waiting for me to do Shooting Stars. And I didn't want to do it without them here. One in particularly, Wasi. Man, I hope you're having a great weekend. I appreciate you 100%, bro. Yeah, man, I promise you, we will be doing Shooting Star on a stream soon. Zero, I understand. I know a lot of people aren't seeing Lady Deathstrike's value. I did some tests a few nights ago with her with some synergy teams. And it with the right synergies, and especially against anybody that can bleed or anybody that can bleed or poison her, she's just absolutely sick. She has so much recovery. Solid Snake, here are my 7 stars. I have Venom the Duck, Guillotine 2099, Shuri, and Spider Gwen. I'm not saying they're bad champions by any means. I want Hulk. I want Hulk and Falcon. I think I could do it better with them. I know I could do it better if I had Hulk and Hawkeye. I'm still going to push through it, and we're going to do the Shooting Star event, like I said, on a stream very soon. I'm just not... Max Inequality as well is selling me on her. Yeah, man, I'm not kidding, man. I think a lot of people are sleeping on her. I really do. Yeah, Rob, I haven't seen that myself, but I wouldn't be surprised. There are a few champions that I think just get slept on a bit too much, and like a lot of people hold back on ranking up because they're so worried about other people's opinions. To be truthful with you. Solid Snake, I love Spider Gwen. She is very useful. This meta, I'm drooling over the 2099 and puking over the duck. Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Dee Dee. Go ahead and take her to rank 4 and test her out. You know, take her through some stuff to see if she's worth the. Appreciate all the emojis, guys. All the support, all the love. You guys are wonderful. This is absolutely a great night. Even with the fact that we've kind of went back and forth on the mood here. Just appreciate every one of you guys 100%. So yeah, like I said, guys, we've got a lot of really good things coming to this channel soon. I'm going to be finishing up the Paragon series over the next week or so, however long it takes me to finish getting those videos out. We're going to be getting a few extra videos out every day. We're going to be doing a fan submitted crystal opening tomorrow, as well as my own crystal opening tomorrow. And then like I said, I've got so much content that I want to kind of get out there for people. Yeah, DD, when's your opening? Blake, yep, money. Probably Friday. I was thinking about buying everything. Damn, DD. Like, are we talking buying everything out twice or just the first time through? I mean, you went from I'm not spending anything to I'm gonna buy everything. Like, wow, bro. Yes, twice. Oh, wow. Are we trying to show me up a little bit here? You want to see how good the video does? I get it, man, especially after our conversation. I 100% understand why you want to do that. It's why I budgeted for 4th of July. Even with all the things that were happening and everything, I've been building up for a while. Yeah, I know. Whale's gonna whale. There's a whole reason why I put that as the caption on that video. Because it is one of those things, guys. I want you to remember that. There's some of us who do it because How convenient on that. My service payment, they owe me the amount that it'll cost me to buy everything, so I don't even have to touch my pay. That is absolutely gorgeous. Um, I mean, you can't fault that whatsoever. Um, there's whales and then there's Megalodon. That is great. I'll get on it Thursday. How is the timing? I didn't even know they owed me that much. That is, yeah. As a matter of fact, man, I'll tell you, I got a check in the mail the other day because from a return for a deposit I had on something, and I was like, ooh, I can spend a little extra on the event. Didi, apparently Triple Z would like you to sponsor his opening. And feel free, guys, anybody who would like to sponsor openings. We are 100% supporting one another. Um, but never feel obligated, guys. 100% love you guys every time. It is amazing. Um, I do want to grab this here real quick. By the way, if you guys are not aware, this is Didi's channel, Dementia Dreaming. Absolutely wonderful guy. He has supported me so much on several things. We are working on a few collaborations together. A few more things that we're going to get in the works, and I appreciate the man 100%. So if you guys have not subbed to his channel, please make sure you guys run over and give this man a sub. Even though when we started going back and forth on this, he was behind me. And now has 100% walked away from me on sub members. Hopefully I can catch back up here soon and we can continue to see who gets there first. Yes, Didi is 100% the greatest. We do need to do incursions at some point, man. We will plan a session 100% just to do that. I would love to do it with you on stream sometime. As a matter of fact, guys, I have a few plans coming up that we're going to do several different things. We will be doing quite a bit going forward. Um, let's see. But I do think. Oh, I know Didi's down. Let me see here. You know what, guys? I am going to do something. That's cool. Let me know how that goes. I'm working on trying to figure out a few things along the lines myself, Didi. If you figure that out before I do, let's collaborate and talk about it. I'd like to see how you do your setup, because I will definitely be looking for some information from you. Um, and by the way, that street goes both ways. So if you ever see anything that I'm doing that you enjoy, please feel free to say something. But guys, I want to get a few more things done tonight, and I need to get things prepped for tomorrow. So I think we are probably going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. But that being said, I just noticed that Legacy is live right now, and thought maybe we might raid one of the big boys. Um, I don't expect him to notice me whatsoever. But at the same time, let's go ahead and see if we can't get him to notice. Let's go with hashtag Wolfpack. Hashtag Wolfpack Raid. Anybody who would like to follow me over to Lag's stream and maybe see if we can't get a shout out, I would 100% appreciate it, guys. So if you guys got time, please feel free to do so. I appreciate all you guys stopping in tonight, and 100% love every one of you guys for the support. I will see you guys back next Sunday for another stream. Hopefully we'll start doing this more so soon. Please feel free to reach out to me and talk to me about the tournament this week if you wish to do so. And like I said, if you guys can, please go ahead and follow me over to Lag's channel. And let's see, I put the wrong one there. I have no clue why that came up as Dee Dee's. And not... Why did it come up as Dee Dee's? Okay, let's try that one more time, guys. Like I said, hey Chief, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. We are just getting ready to go over and raid Legacy. Failed Wolfpack raid. Wasp and Professor X to rank 4. Congratulations, man. So, again, guys, I appreciate you all, and I'm sorry that I'm missing you just as you pop it in, Chief, but we are going to go ahead and run over to Legacies. So if you want to catch me in chat over there, I'm going to go over there. Everybody, again, hashtag Wolfpack Raid. I appreciate you guys 100%, and I will see you guys back soon for the next one. Thank you guys overwhelmingly. Good night.